Hello to all of you parents out there. It's an honor to be able to share with you today. I just have a short time, so I just wanted to share a quick story and hopefully bring us all together as parents, even though we're from all different parts of the country and even the world today. I do believe that we're all humans, and as such, we're created with a need for fellowship and community. And so there's benefit in us sharing our journey and supporting one another so that we can learn from each other and be encouraged. Life can be challenging, and parenting, that can be really challenging. And so I often share about our story in MMA, and I share lots and lots of photos every time I can catch a glimpse. And so for that, I always say my second favorite person here at MMA, Connor in the back with the purple sweater, is the one who takes so many photos and shares them online and gives us all a glimpse of our son. So. And I would encourage all of you, as Connor has encouraged me, that anytime you do post online to hashtag with MMA Proud, because we are proud, and it does connect us all together as a family. So last week, I got a call from another mom in the Dallas area where we're from. She's an acquaintance. I don't actually know her that well, but she knows a little bit of my story from sharing. And she asked if she could have coffee and meet with me to learn more about our experience. And I find this happens to me quite a bit, and it might happen to all of you as well, just because the choice that we've made is sort of an unconventional one. And so I met with her, and she shared with me her family story, and she cried while she talked with me. And she talked about how they're a close-knit family, and her son is great, and he's smart, and he's capable, and at the same time, he's having trouble focusing, he's having trouble choosing the right priorities, he is distracted by a lot of things, and they're having friction in their home. And she just needs some more guidance because what they're doing isn't working. And she's looking for ideas and ways and things that can help. So she shared her story, she cried, and I listened and tried to be a supportive friend. And then she bombarded me with all the questions about MMA and everything that they do here and how it all works. And as I was answering all the questions, it brought back so many memories for me about how we made our decision to send our son here. Perhaps your son has a similar story. Our son is really smart too. Lots and lots of teachers over the years have told us that he's gifted. He's got great charisma, great personality, so many things that are going for him. And at the same time, he's also very distracted by just about anything teenage boys are. Girls, social media, Fortnite. Lots and lots of other things that are frankly just fun. And so it created some conflict for us in our home. And my husband and I really struggled with trying to find things that we could celebrate together and things that would keep us all on the same page. And so we went through a tough season. And 2 years ago in the spring, at the end of that tough season, we said, we really would love to find a great win. Just something that we can celebrate, that we know would be fun and exciting and enjoyable for our son, and something that we could get behind too as parents and just really celebrate together and bring some unity in our home. And so after a bit of research, we found MMA's leadership camp. And so we decided to send our son for 2 weeks during the summer. So we went. He was excited to go. He's always loved all things military and thought, great, an opportunity to wear fatigues and have fun and just get to be away from us, probably. And so he went, and he had a great 2 weeks. And when we went and picked him up, we said, how was it? And he said, it was so great. In fact, it was so great, I want to go to school here. And we said, what? And so I'm a little bit ashamed as I look back now, as I sit and think about how he persisted over the week and begged us over and over again, can I please go to school here? Can I please go to school here? And that wasn't our plan. That's not what we expected, and that's not what we had anticipated happening by sending him to leadership camp. And he just continued to persist and to try to convince. And he talked about things like, Mom, the structure, it's so great. And I know to you, Mom, it might seem suffocating, but to me, it's comforting. It helps me. And he talked about the military reward, because he would say, Mom, for you, you talk about me doing a great job and it mattering 5 years from now when I go to college. That's so far out there. But for me, when I do something great, and in 2 or 3 months, I can lead boys, or I can earn a stripe on my arm or a star on my breastplate, that means something to me. And it happens faster. And I knew I was in trouble when he said, and you know what my favorite part is? And I said, what? And he said, it's this thing called a POD. And I said, what's a POD? And he said, it's called the plan of the day. And what it is something that they email out to us the night before the start of the next day. And it details out every single thing that's going to happen for the very next day. From sunup to sundown, down to the minute. And he said, it's so awesome. And I know what's ahead. And that's when I realized MMA is really special. Because we don't do that at all. Not even close. And it's something that he needs. And it's something that MMA can create, because they can create this entire environment around it, because they've got a whole staff dedicated to this, and we're just 2 people at home. So Evan convinced us, and he came here his 8th grade year, and he had a great year. And he grew in maturity and respect and confidence. And the best part for us was that we saw that he was more at ease with who he was as a person, who God created him to be. And he learned that the way that he was created was good, and it could be used for his future success. We've seen firsthand the benefits of the high structure here, the regular exercise and training, the small class sizes, the leadership, the example of the honorable men of valor who lead our boys, and fitting in with a band of brothers, and we hear it all the time. Evan constantly talks about this. It all works together, and it's not something that we've seen anywhere else. And so I was wrapping up talking with this other mom in Dallas. She asked me the last question, which is the big one, and probably one that you guys all get to. She said, how do you do it? How do you let go of your son? And I answered the same as probably a lot of you. I said, when you love your children, you sacrifice for them. You do what's best for them, even if it's harder on you. You equip them and you encourage them to spread their wings. And then you get to sit back and watch them fly. And yes, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. But it's also so exciting to watch our sons develop into men of truth and honor and love. Truth, honor, and love. I don't think it's a coincidence that those are the 3 core values that fly on the banner across the MMA crest. These are the reasons why we send our sons here. I assured my friend that this is how we let go, because the greatest of these is love. There's a verse in Scripture that says, "No, there's no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends." Soldiers do it for their troops. Parents do it for their kids. And these honorable men that are in front of you, they do it too, because they're really in their 2nd season of their career. They've already had accomplished careers. They've already done so many great things. These men, they're here because they're investing in our sons, and they believe in them, and they love them. Fellow parents, we're all at MMA today because we love our cadets. We can leave at the end of this weekend feeling assured. Our sons are in a wonderful place where they can flourish and become their best. Yes, it's unconventional. Yes, we do miss them. And yes, it's so worth it. Thanks for letting me share, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend with your cadets.